Hey guys, what's up? I just thought I'd show you what I'm up to. Just got this today in the mail. It's my new Air Zenith OB2 compressor. I have an air system on my truck, 5-gallon tank under it and everything, and this is, I think, my 4th or 5th pump. The last one actually I was sitting right over. Here's the old one next to the new one. They're both 3/4 horsepower, which is weird because look how much bigger this one is compared to that one. I don't know, this one's just like huge. This one here I bought because it was one of the more expensive ones, you know. Said, you know, it'll last you a lifetime, you can run it all day, and blah blah blah. I don't have the valve plate here, but here's like most of the parts and stuff, kind of how that goes. And this is the piston, but one of the intake valve broke off, and if you look closely at the piston head, you can see it's all beaten, and the seal's all smashed up. The intake valve broke off, and then it was just stuck between here and where the valves are, and just kind of smashed it all up and wouldn't hold air anymore. And contacted the guy because he said it was like fully rebuildable and everything, and he's like, oh yeah, I'll have to call them and I'll get right back to you. Took my number and everything. I haven't heard from him since, and that was like 2 months ago. So I bought some check valves thinking I could put them, you know, one on either side of the guy here, and, you know, one would be the intake valve and the other one would be the exhaust, you know. But that didn't work out either. I don't know what it is. But so decided just to buy a whole new pump. This one here put out a little more air. It was like 3.4 CFM. This one I forget what it is, but it's a little bit less, but still it's one of the, you know, the better brands. I found videos of them on YouTube, and you know, they actually show you that they're fully rebuildable and tell you where to get parts and everything. This one comes with a little cooling fan and all this other stuff. This one comes with a check valve already on it, all that sorts of stuff. So yeah, this, I actually have to switch this around. This is my air filter because this creates like moisture and, you know, dirt and whatever. This guy doesn't trap, so this takes all that out of it. And I got my high pressure blow off valve for if the pressure gets too high. My pressure switch, it turns, this one came pre-wired, it turns this relay on and off. So when it gets down to like, I think 100 psi, the relay kicks on, pumps it up to 120, and then shuts it off. And my gauge, and this is where the one line hooks up to my tank that's under my truck, and this one here goes to the one set of horns. The other set of horns are hooked up already on the other side of the tank, but I gotta switch this around because this is using unfiltered air, and if the pump isn't on, it's sucking air backwards through the filter. So I'll take this off and put it over here, that over there. Alright, well, got the pump in there. You know, don't have the plumbing all done to it yet, just gotta hook it up there, and here. This one goes to one set of train horns, and this one goes to the tank and to the front horns and all that kind of stuff. So this is the wiring harness it comes with. It comes with like short wires on it, you know, like the power wire coming in really short. And I had 4 gauge coming back, so it's kind of hard to hook 4 gauge up to this like 10 that they have. So put in a fuse. I don't know if you can tell or not, but there's not a fuse in there, there's a screw, because I lost the fuse. But, you know, using what I got. And this wire goes to the backup lights, and this wire here is for the box lights. And this is the relay. Kind of want to like trim these wires all down, because there's like a ton of wires and everything, you know. But just leave it the way it is for now. It's so hard to work with wires, especially in the cold, because the casing gets so hard on them. But especially when they wrap it with the rubbery stuff here, it just makes it even harder. But got my grounds down here under one of the bolts for the feet. I got it bolted in there nice. It's not going anywhere. And fan spins pretty good. So yeah, I just gotta hook up the plumbing, then this wire will go to one of the wires on the pressure switch, the other wire will come to this wire, and then, you know, not enough air. So, yep. And then the weather seal on this is no good at all. Look at all the snow over here. Like, that's how I pulled the jack out, completely covered in snow. So I gotta do something about that. I got some weather stripping, but it's kind of cold to put it on now. I don't know. I don't want to, get all this in here and then have it be covered in snow tomorrow and not working, because it's sucked in snow, but whatever. I'll find something. Figure something out. Yep. Okay, bye. Well, I got my system all put in. It's got a little leak. It was at 1:15 when it shut off. That was maybe an hour ago. So, filter's got moisture in it, which it should, because this creates heat, and just condensation in the air, moisture in the air. So that'll collect moisture and dirt and everything, and then it's got a little valve on the bottom. You push that and all the water will come out. So yeah, it's got a little leak somewhere. I don't know where. I don't really feel like finding it in the cold. You just have a spray bottle, you fill it up with some soapy water, and then you just spray it on the whole thing, on all these little joints and everything, and then wherever the leak is, you'll be able to see it bubbling. And if it's a fast leak, it'll create big bubbles. Not that big, but bigger bubbles. And if it's a little leak, it'll just kind of create little bubbles. But you just spray the whole thing down and come back in 5 minutes and find out where it is. But I'll probably end up redoing most of this summer, just because I hate having all these wires here. I'll probably take off these plastic things that they have all their wires in. I'll trim all the wires down, make it look neater. So I really don't feel like doing it in the cold. This is like the first time I've actually worked in the day. Got air horns.